Hi, I'm a fearful avoidant, and if I could talk, this is what I would tell you. But I won't, because I'm a fearful avoidant. I'm going to go hot and heavy in the beginning of the relationship. I'm going to convince myself and everyone in my life that you are the solution to all, you're the answer to my prayers. You're the solution to my inner emptiness and loneliness, that inner aching that I've had my entire life. I'm going to believe that you are finally the one that I can make things work with, even though I haven't been able to make any other relationship work in my life. And I don't really know why. I just know that things don't work out. So I'm going to slap that label on you, that you are the one. You're the answer to my prayers. Everything is going to work out. And I'm going to actually believe in that moment in the beginning when we were first meeting in that honeymoon period that this is going to work out. I have the most honest intentions, but I don't know what's brewing inside of me. I don't know that I have these attachment wounds, that I fear abandonment, or that I don't think that I've ever been understood or seen or heard. I don't really know those things yet, so they're not going to come out. I long for connection and love, but I don't know how to ask for it. And in fact, I push it away usually when it does arrive. My biggest attachment wounds are abandonment and this sense that everyone always betrays me ultimately in the end. So I'm actually never really going to trust you, even though it's going to seem like I do in the beginning. I'm always going to have that inkling or suspicion that you're doing something wrong, or that you're cheating, or that you don't really love me, or that you don't really mean what you're saying, or you weren't really were, or you said you were, or that you're talking to someone behind my back. But I'm not going to express any of these things. I'm just going to hope that you can read my mind, and then I'm going to go over the same thing over and over and over again. Sometimes months later, weeks later, years later, I will bring something up because I need reassurance and I need you to apologize like 500 times for the same thing. I long to feel seen, heard, and understood, but I'm going to run from true connection because I don't really feel safe inside of that, because I've never really had that. In fact, my parents or my caretakers from a very young age were very inconsistent. So that is why I'm going to show up inconsistently inside of this relationship or inside of this marriage. I'm going to sabotage by expecting you to read my mind and be everything to me and make me feel safe when I don't know how to create safety inside of myself. In fact, inside of me is chaos and volatility and this tornado of emotions. I feel so deeply, but oftentimes you won't know that because I will appear stoic. I will appear centered and balanced, and I will appear like I could care less. That's just my attachment wounds protecting me and keeping you at arm's length so that you can't hurt me. But I'm often pulled from one extreme to the other. In one moment, I might appear anxious and pull you close. Love me? No, go away. Love me? No, go away. What is your problem? Give me space? No, come back. I'm going to confuse the shit out of you because you're not going to know if you should stay or go or leave, or you don't know what's up or what's down. You won't know what to expect from me because my emotions are like a tornado or a hurricane at any given moment. I've learned that when you trust someone, ultimately that person is going to betray you. They're going to betray your trust. So I won't ever fully trust you or let you in. But you're going to see this deep emotional person, and it's going to be confusing to you because you're like, I know she's in there or he's in there, because in the beginning I was, but that's because things weren't actually serious yet. So it was safe to be all in because we weren't actually really doing anything serious. But once things got serious, I got scared. I don't want to be let down. So after the honeymoon period ends, and it will, inevitably it will, I'm going to begin growing very suspicious of all of your intentions. I'm going to demand to know where you are, what you've been doing. I'm going to call you out on things you haven't done. I'm going to make up stories in my mind because I don't know how to sit with this vulnerability. And because my caretakers were really inconsistent with showing me love, I don't know how to show up consistently for you. You're always going to be confused. And I actually thrive on inconsistency. My attachment wounds thrive on this. It keeps them alive. So I'm going to create problems that don't even exist. I'll start looking for reasons to leave. I'll start looking for reasons to validate those inner limiting beliefs that tell me that everyone betrays you and everyone leaves and everyone abandons you. And I think ultimately you're going to disappoint me. So you probably will, because I believe it. So I'm going to create it. I'm going to sabotage the relationship so that that happens, so that I can affirm that limiting belief and go, ha, see, everyone betrays you, everyone disappoints you, and everyone leaves. I won't tell you what's going on in my head, really, ever. I'm going to make you guess, which is going to be a really fun, fucked up game for you, because you're never going to know, because I'm not telling you. I'll just expect you to know. I'll demand that you know. And when you let me down, which you will because you're human, I'll file that under reasons to leave or shut down more. In fact, nobody can shut down more than me. I'm a fearful avoidant. See, no one can understand me. It's hopeless. You don't love me. You never actually did. I will look for things that affirm my negative limiting beliefs about myself and about love. And ultimately, I am at war with myself. But it's going to feel like I'm at war with you, because you're the person trying to love me, and you're the mirror that's holding up all of those attachment wounds. And I'm not going to say I'm sorry, because it's hard for me to apologize and say I'm sorry. So I'm probably just going to walk away or leave. And if you end the relationship first, I'm going to run as fast as I can, because that's what I've always done to keep myself safe. But because I'm a fearful avoidant, I may actually reflect. And you may actually be the one to help me grow and learn and evolve as a person, as a human, as a partner. I did love you, and I do love you. It's just that I don't know how to accept or give love in a healthy way yet, because it was never shown to me. So please forgive me. I'm doing the best I can, aren't we all? Love, your fearful avoidant.